I'm not a professional at this. I'm not Matt Porter. Lip Gloss City. Lord, don't pass me the blunt. Hello to my fans. Welcome to another Sip with Sid. Batch number 91 is back on the member store. This batch came out in like summer of last year. I remember it came out in the summer because it was hot AF, but that means that the barrels were popping, so it was a good time for a barrel pick. The Bourbon Junkies, Matt Porter from ADHD Whiskey, and Ryan Alves from Bourbon Outfitters came to town, and it was a really great time. They did a barrel pick, and it was this wonderful bottle. It's 117.6 proof. I said that like it was a question. Proof? And yeah, batch number 91, the Apple Pie bottle, a blend of 6 and 9 year 21% MGP bourbon finished in Stag Junior and Laird's Apple Brandy barrels. Sounds delicious, and it is. I would say it smells like a pink lady. Apple. Smells super sweet. It kind of smells more like a burr rye off of the nose, just because I think it's 21% rye, caramel, rye spice. Smells sweet, smells good. You get a little dough crust in there. Smells awesome. Smells like you want to drink it. So it is super oily, and it really smoothly glides across your whole palate. So that is a wonderful, you get very subtle apple here. It is not heavily finished in at the Laird's Apple Brandy barrels at all. What I get more of is like that dough, that yeast, and then the tiniest hint of a dried nutmeg. I do believe when they were blending this, I was like in the background, like, do you guys need any waters? Can I get a sample? When they were blending this, I think that there was a barrel that at one time had an Amburana finished something or another go through that barrel. And so I think a little bit of that cinnamon nutmeg kind of hung out in that barrel. So it was not labeled as Amburana or anything like that, but because they had used that barrel, unbeknownst, I picked up a little bit of that flavor. But I cannot imagine this blend without that, because it's just delicious. And it's nothing like a true Amburana finish. It just gives you this nice hint of dry nutmeg in with this yeasty dough flavor. And I could try to find more apple, but I don't think I can. It's very, very subtle. Char, toasted oak. Maybe like some sort of pepper seasoning. The finish, I mean, this thing is so dang oily, and I know that the proof is a little, I guess it's in the medium range for Barrel King and 117. This thing drinks so easily. At first I was thinking like, oh, I bet this is gonna be hot. I bet, this is gonna burn for a long time. The finish doesn't last very long. So I think that makes it an easy sipper. If anything, I taste apples and peanut butter. That's good. If anything, I taste apples and peanut butter, where you get a little bit of juicy sweetness. That, that kind of is like, it's super oily, so, it's like juicy, and then I taste peanut butter. And I think this is a fresh crack. I think someone opened this bottle within the past, few days, because it doesn't look like it's tapped into very much. Okay, so a lot of our members that signed up more recently, this batch came out last summer, and it is probably better than it was when it first came out. So if you finished your bottle, I would definitely recommend getting another one. If you haven't gotten a chance to get this one, now's your time. There's still a few left over, so we just wanted to sprinkle it in there with our February releases to give our newer members a taste of some of the older batches that we've done in the past. Cheers to the junkies and the ADHDs and the Bourbon Outfitters. That was nice.